Hey Scott. This I'm just trying to read through this, and this part says the first file I built in ZBrush, teaching myself, and this is the type of character I wanted to use for the class, superhero O1 MB. So then I opened up this file, and I'm like, no way you built this, and then I found this, which is clearly that file. If you compare it side by side, like look at this crease and that crease, it has exactly this crease and that crease. Or look at the tiny kind of ridges at the hand there. Um, you can see those ridges. This is clearly the same model, but your message says I built in ZBrush teaching myself, but this is not something that you built. This is something that you downloaded. Um, so I don't, I'm not opposed to the idea of using a downloaded model for this class, but don't tell me that you built it if you didn't. Um, and there is a way to, you can retopologize models like this to make them usable. Normally that's done in ZBrush because it has pretty good retopologizing tools. Um, whereas Maya's tools for it aren't great. There's quad draw, and you can start, you know, theoretically drawing quads on here and stuff. If it doesn't crash when I try to do it. Um, it's not even responding right now, but yeah, it's stuck now too. It doesn't. Maya has retopology tools. There's even a new tool under polymodeling where you supposedly can just click on it and it'll retopologize it, but it just crashes Maya right now. So um, it's this one right here. There's remesh and there's also retopologize, but when I've tried it, it just crashes Maya, so it doesn't do you a lot of good. Um, so yeah, and this is just a very dense model to try and UV map and texture and animate and all that kind of stuff. Um, and then so you built something in Adobe Fuse apparently, but I sort of believe that about as much as I believe that you built. I've never used Adobe Fuse. But anyway, if you were to use this, you would need to make sure it starts out in the T pose rather than having it already in this weird pose. So it has to be, arms out to the side, legs straight forward, feet facing forward, head forward, all that kind of stuff. You're not really going to be able to rig this properly in this pose to start with. So if you can get this out of Adobe Fuse in a T pose, you could probably just use that. It's not going to be any fun to um, unfold it, but it won't be that bad either um, if you can get it in T pose. So that's an option. Um, and then um, yeah, I mean this hasn't really moved forward. So, and it doesn't look like you're following the instructions in the modules at all. You really have to follow along with the videos that are provided instead of just kind of going off on your own. Um, so this isn't useful where it is right now. But yeah, I mean, I can't give you any credit for this. You didn't model that ZBrush model, and you shouldn't turn up in stuff saying that you did it when it's somebody else's work.